Things that disgust me. So you know those oil face pads? They're like blue, and like you rub them on your face and it gets all the oil off, but like in the meantime it's really gross, like saturated. Like some people's, depending on your oil, like that shit can be saturated and it's gross. So this girl in front of me in lecture did that in class. It was like raunchy. Like I was like, oh, like, do you want me to throw up all over you? Because that's what you're insinuating with that. So I went to the pool today and I came back and like, whatever, you know, like I'm still in my bathing suit. I'm sitting down on this chair. This is like kind of cloth or whatever, and I get up and it looks like I peed. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like my roommate's gonna judge me. And I'm really scared and I don't know what to do. This is actually pretty funny / really disgusting. So my best guy friend and I, we usually talk every day, 10 times a day. So one time I don't hear from him for like 3 days, and I'm really worried. Finally he calls me back. I'm like, where the hell have you been? And he was like, sorry, my phone got water damage. I was like, okay, how? So he explains to me that he's been really sick, and the other night when he went to sleep, when he woke up, he was like totally drenched in sweat, and his phone was lying next to him on the bed, and he picks up his phone. It's like in a puddle of sweat, and it got water damage and broke. So this was a Dom of the day, but I just need to go over it again because it can fall under the disgusting portion of my video. So this weekend I was really sick, and my friend was like, you need to drink water. So I was like, fine. So I took a few sips, and then I hear like hyena cackling in the other room, and she barges back in and says, oh my god, did you drink that water? And I was like, yeah, you kind of forced me to. And she was like, oh no, Alex's contacts were in there. And I was like, what? And we looked in there, and there's only one contact left, aka I drank a contact. And if you know, like, if you have contacts, if you let them out like to dry or whatever, and they're not in their solution, they dry up. So like some like crusty like contact is in my digestive tract, and I'm really scared. Lady Gaga's You and I, it just pisses me off. Like, it's like, it reminds me of like a crappy country song. And she tries to like make up for the badness of the song by making like this really weird ass video. I mean, like, she makes weird ass videos for all her songs, but like, it freaking scars me for life. Like, she's like a nymph, like a little fairy at one point that like her other self, Jo Calderone or whatever the hell she calls herself, like makes out with her, and then she's a mermaid, and like this guy like has sex with her, and it's like literally this will be your face the whole time you watch it. Things that annoy me. So I have this radio show at my school, and I'm trying to like come up with a name, and I finally did, and my dad was like, so what did you name it? And I was like, off the charts, whatever. And he was like, I still think Walk Away with Renee would have been great. And I was like, yeah, if you're like a 65-year-old man like you are, and like, who am I walking away with? Like, it's radio, like not a freaking spiritual convention. Like, parents. Okay, so you know how like you know someone, like they live across the hall from you, or like you hung out with them the other night like with a bunch of friends, and you like, you know they know you, like they live down the hall from you, whatever, like, you know, like they have to recognize you. So you pass them like on the street or whatever, and you're like, it was awkward, because they like make eye contact with you and they just stare at you. It's like, really, bitch? Really? Because I know you know me. It just pisses me off. Like, it's so rude. Like, really? You're so rude. You're so rude. I hate how, so I have an apartment kind of thing that I have my own kitchen. And so, like, I can stock up on snacks and stuff. And I only live, like, an hour away from my house. So I tell my parents to bring good snacks for me. What do they bring me? They bring me, like crackers, which is, like, whatever. And, like 10 bags, literally. I have 4 bags of cheddar Chex Mix. Okay, first off, I don't even like that shit. Second off, why do I need 4 bags of it? Let's just put that out there. And then, okay, I see Wheat Thins. I really like Wheat Thins. And then I see that it's like garlic and Parmesan and basil flavored. And it's like, really? Why did we need to get that? So I just have to like rub all that like nasty stuff off on a napkin. Ugh, I'm just so mad right now. I just want to eat snacks and I can't because they all suck. Okay, so I just got done watching Jersey Shore. And I'm really confused right now because like JWoww and Ronnie call Snooki. I thought it was Snooki. Snooki, not Schnooki. Like, I'm not getting it. Like, what's her real name? Like, I feel like the cast members should know how to pronounce it. I'm just really confused, and I wish they would clear the air on that one. Things that make me happy. I just want to talk about how I would totally do Ryan Gosling. Like, have you ever seen the movie, what's it called? Crazy Stupid Love? I want to kill Emma Stone. Like, my God, like, I don't know. I just don't have words to describe how delicious he is. But I would eat him if he was ice cream. So, my new school, it just like totally mind fucks me. In a good way. So, usually I'm accustomed to frat guys, you know, being, you know, the stereotype. So, I come here, I'm like, gross. And then I have like classes with a lot of them. And so this guy like raises his hand and I'm like, ha, it's gonna be so stupid. Like, let's hear what he has to say. Like his theory on drinking. And then he like gives this whole like hypothesis about like whatever we're talking about, using all these like very intelligent words that like I don't even know like the meaning of. See, I'm like so stupid. And it's like, who's the dumbass now, Renee? You know, it's just like so cool though. Like, it's just like, I didn't know that happened in real life. I thought they were all dumb.
When she was just a girl,
who else loves the new Coldplay single? And who else is so excited for the new release? Coldplay like never gets old. Like seriously, I'm just like, I love Chris Martin even though he called his daughter Apple, and I totally forgive him for it because he's awesome. When I tell my mom, I went to a party, and she's like, oh, were there nice snacks there? Did you have like pretzels and stuff? And it's like, oh my God, I love you, Mom. I love sleeping masks that are silly. Like, I'm actually keeping this mask when I'm married too, so like someone's gonna have to wake up to this, be like, hello, oh my God, they would totes divorce me. Whatever.